Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm at DZ Comics in Oklahoma, and I'm getting a deck profile. What deck is this?
This is going to be Sylvans.
Alright, let's see.
The first thing I run is 3 Hammer Trees. It's your +1 engine. You lets you go into Felgran, lets you go into all your 8s, and your 8s are your best in your extra deck. You gotta run 3 of him. Next thing is 3 Sage Koyas. When he's excavated, he gets a Sylvan spell trap card from the graveyard, and makes 7s. These 3 Lone Fires. Pretty good. Gets any plan from your deck. Makes every combo easier. Makes every hand better. And this is kind of new. I run 3 Kamashumos. He's kind of like a Curry Bandit, but you can set him, and if your opponent attacks into him, he could end up taking some damage. And it's a good defensive play. And you run 2 Princess Sprouts. This card makes Xyz monsters. This one's new. 1 Cherub Sprout. I'm running it because they're getting new. They were supposed to get new support in a couple of months, I think. And so the new support's rank 1, so I wanted to be able to make that easier. I run 1 Peacekeeper. This gets Glow Up Bulb, Lone Fire, any level 4 or lower plant from your graveyard. Your tuners, you're going to run 1 Glow Up Bulb, 1 Spore, 1 Copy Plant. I'm running more tuners now because I want to be able to make Trish. This Trish is still pretty good. And so, Spore you can use to make Xyz monsters, and then Copy Plants for Xyz monsters. And I'll only run one Rose Lover. The reason I only run 1 is because it can be difficult to get in the grave, and it really only makes one kind of hand better. But I mean, it's still pretty good. Game 1 against Burning Abyss. And then last for the monsters is 1 Curry Bandit. It makes bad hands better, and you only don't want to draw it when you're already winning. And for the spells, I run 1 Symbol of Heritage. It's good to open up if you open with Lone Fire and this. You just go summon Lone Fire, tribute, get all 3 in the grave, and then you can go for a free like rank 8 or rank 7. 1 Foolish gets your Spore, Glow Up Bulb, Rose Lover into the grave. Just pretty good all around. Obviously 1 Soul Charge. So it's your number 1 play of Soul Charge and Lone Fire. Then you run 2 Mystical Space Typhoons. Because Ritual Beasts are getting more popular, you have to get rid of the Macrocosmos and D-Fisher like as soon as possible, because otherwise you really don't have an out. So, and 2 Mount Sylvanias, 2 Terraformings. The field spell just makes every play easier, makes every hand better. It's pretty, and during the end phase it excavates 1, so it gets all your plants out of your deck quickly. And 3 Upstarts. This card lets you draw into Charity much easier. And 37 card deck. 3 Miracle Fertilizers. This card is it's kind of like a soul. It can be kind of like a Soul Charge if you have Ori on the field, because you can bounce it and keep reusing it. So this one's really good. And you can protect it from being destroyed with Stardust Spark Dragon. And so that makes it easier to sync with. And then obvious 3 Sylvan Charities, Disgraceful Charity. It sets up your deck really well. And the 2 Royal Decrees for game 1 against like BAs or anything that they don't want to face up, because the deck loses really hard to traps. 41 in the main. And then the side is I run.
You can slide that over if you want.
Oh,
just like the cards.
Run 1 Dark Matter, 1 number 107. You never really use 107. You just go into Dark Matter, try to get an OTK. And 1 Alsay. I like him because he can stall your opponent's game state. And he's just really good against Necros if they have a bad hand. And run 1 Giant Grinder. I don't really use him that often, but if they do have Xyz monsters on the field, I will try to go with this to get the extra damage in. And And number 1 is 2 Felgrands. It basically makes your opponent go minus trying to get rid of it. He's really good. I got 2 Aureas. Aurea is a huge combo piece in the deck. Lets you look through your deck. Excavate 3 from the top. Just a really strong card overall. Really strong combo piece. You got around 1 Dracosac and 1 Big Eye. Pretty self-explanatory. Dracosac is really good for making Trish now. Now that we can do that again. For the Synchros, I'm gonna run 1 Star Eater. It's super good against Necroz because, like against Necroz, you want to win really quickly, and so Valk makes that really difficult. So making Star Eater or Felgrand against them really hurts. And 1 Leo can be targeted, really good against BA. And then 1 Trish. Pretty self-explanatory. Banishes 3. Just a really strong card overall. 1 Stardust Spark Dragon. That's for protecting like your Vanity's Emptiness or American Fertilizer, or Royal Decree if you need to. Last is 1 Thought Ruler Archfiend. Really strong against BAs.
Alright, I guess that's the deck profile. So, how do you feel about Sylvans like against some of the popular meta decks right now? How do some of the matchups go?
Really my hardest matchup is against BAs just because of all their traps. They just kill me too much. But Necroz is pretty good because in the side I'm usually running 3 mistakes, and I can main those, so that's really good. Satellar Knights can be difficult if they get a lot of traps, but if you have a Royal Decree early game, and that matchup's pretty easy. And then Shadol's kind of iffy. It's kind of 50-50 a little bit. I'm not really sure about Shadol's. Like if they make Winda, it can be kind of difficult. Unless you get like a Lone Fire in hand. If you can get rid of Winda quickly, then you're fine. But other than that, then you might have a difficult time against Shadows.
Alright, well, I appreciate the deck profile. If you guys liked it, leave a comment, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh! And thanks again.
No problem.